Alright, let's continue with second order differential equations. In the last lecture we looked at second order differential equations where the right hand side was 0. That is where beyond there was no function, there was no term which was just a function of x or just a constant, right? Everything was either with a derivative of y or just y. So now let's look at these other kinds of functions. So second order differential equations with the right hand side not equal to 0. So what will this equation look like? It will look like a2 d2y by dx square plus a1 dy by dx plus a0y is equal to f of x. So there is an f of x as well apart from these other terms. So we have seen that for this equation d2y by dx square plus a1 dy by dx plus a0y equal to 0. So for this equation we get a solution which is the general solution yg, and for this equation we'll get a solution which is yg plus yp. So this is your general solution which you will get by solving this equation, and this is an extra solution. This is called a particular solution, and this solution depends on the kind of the nature of f of x. Okay, so whenever you have such an equation you will write y as a sum of the general solution and the particular solution. Okay, so just to reiterate again, yg comes from a2 d2y by dx square plus a1 dy by dx plus a0y is equal to 0, and yp comes from the nature of f of x in a2 d2y by dx square plus a1 dy by dx plus a0y is equal to f of x. Okay, so now let's do a problem and then I will explain what I mean by this. So you need to find the solution for y where it is given that y double dash minus 2y dash plus 3y is equal to 5. So first you need to find yg. And how will you find yg? Yg you will find by solving this equation is equal to 0. Okay, so this equation you know how this can be written as. This can be written as d square minus 2d plus 3 into y is equal to 0. So the roots of this are going to be d minus d plus 3 and d minus 1. No, sorry. Okay. Okay, so the equation is minus 4y. So this is going to be minus 4d. So the roots are going to be d minus 3 and d minus 1 and y is 0. Okay, so from here you can get yg because this is a and this is b, right? And a is not equal to b. So when a is not equal to b, the general solution is going to be c1 e power 3x plus c2 e power x. Alright, so this is going to be your yg. Now you have to also find yp. Okay, and yp will depend on f of x. In this case, what is f of x? In this case, f of x is nothing but your 5. Okay, so here f of x is nothing but 5. Since f of x is 5, which is a constant, so this is a constant. So yp also we will take it as a constant, which is k. So k is a constant. Okay, so now let's solve for yp. So what is the actual equation? The actual equation is y double dash minus 2y dash plus 3y is equal to 5. Now if yp is k, okay, if yp is k, then yp should satisfy the above equation. So essentially yp should satisfy this equation. Okay, so we can find out what it will be. So if yp is k, then yp dash is going to be 0, right? So the derivative of yp with respect to x is going to be 0, and yp double dash is also going to be 0. So we can substitute for yp in this equation, right? In this equation we can substitute for yp. So you will get 3yp is equal to 5. Sorry, 3. Instead of yp we write k, right? So k is equal to 5 by 3, which means that yp is k, which is 5 by 3. So now the final solution, y is nothing but yg, the general solution, plus yp, the particular solution. So this is going to be c1 e power 3x plus c2 e power x plus 5 by 3. So this is your solution for this equation. So now let us look at, okay, now you can also use this and verify it. So let's verify if this is actually the solution. So y is your c1 e power 3x plus c2 e power x plus 5 by 3. Okay, so this is your solution for y. And the equation was y double dash minus 4y dash plus 3y is equal to 5. So what is y dash? Y dash is going to be 3 c1 e power 3x plus c2 e power x, and y double dash is going to be 9 c1 e power 3x plus c2 e power x. So now you can substitute these two in the equation and you will get 9 c1 e power 3x plus c2 e power x minus 12, right, 4 into y dash, so minus 12 c1 e power 3x minus 4 c2 e power x plus 3 times y, so 3 times c1 e power 3x plus 3 times c2 e power x plus 3 into 5 by 3, so you will get 5 is equal to 5, right? So if you check this, you will actually cancel these 3 out. Okay, so all of these cancel out, which means this is indeed the solution. So solution does satisfy the equation. Okay, so now we know that if f of x is constant, yp will be a constant equal to k. Okay, some constant, and I am calling that constant k. Alright, now if f of x is of the form some e power cx. Okay, if f of x is of the form e power cx, then yp will be of the form k into. Okay, so now one has to see. So if f of x is of the form e power cx, okay, so now you have to see that you had two roots for the differential equation when you calculate the general solution. So those roots are, let's call a and b roots of the general solution. While calculating yg. Okay, so a and b are the roots. Now you have to check what a and b are in relation to c. So if c is not equal to a and c is not equal to b, then yp is going to be k into e power cx. Okay, but if c is equal to a or c is equal to b, okay, but not equal to both, then yp is going to be kx e power cx. And third, if c is equal to a equal to b, so a and b are equal and c is equal to them, then yp is going to be kx square e power cx. Okay, so these are the conditions that you have to follow. So now let's try to solve an equation. Okay, if f of x is of this form, then you know what the particular solution is going to be. So let's solve a question. Y double dash minus 6y dash plus 9y is equal to 8 e power x. Okay, so this is your equation and you have to solve this. So of course y is going to be yg plus yp. So to find yg, what do we have to do? We have to solve this equation. Y double dash minus 6y dash plus 9y is equal to 0. And this is written as d square minus 6d plus 9 into y is equal to 0. Okay. This is nothing but your d minus 3 into d minus 3 into y is 0. Okay, so here a equals b equals 3. These are the roots. Okay, so if a and b are 3, and what is c? So let's write yg first. So yg is nothing but, so when the roots are the same, what is the equation? It is given by c1x plus c2 e power 3x. So this is going to be your yg. Okay, and now what is f of x? F of x is of the form this 8 e power x, right? So f of x is of the form 8 e power x. So here what is c? C is nothing but 1, right? Because it is e power cx. So c is 1. Okay. So c is 1, which is not equal to a, right? And c is also not equal to b. Obviously here a and b are equal. So c is not equal to a and b. So now you have to use the condition. Let's look at it. So a and b are equal. So c is not equal to a and c is not equal to b, right? Which means that yp will be k into e power cx. Okay, this is going to be your yp. Okay, so since c is not equal to a and c is not equal to b, yp is going to be e power, so k into e power cx. And what is c? C is 1. So this is nothing but k into e power x. Alright. So your solution is going to be, so what is the solution? It is yg plus yp, which is c1x plus c2 e power 3x, and plus yp is k e power x. Okay, now we are not done here because we still need to find what k is. Okay, so in such questions c1 and c2 are constant, but this k we definitely need to find. So how are we going to find k? Let's see. So what we'll do is we'll substitute for yp. So substitute yp in original equation to find k. Alright. So the original equation was y double dash minus 6y dash plus 9y is equal to 8 e power x, and yp is k e power x. So yp dash is going to be k e power x, and yp double dash is also going to be k e power x. Okay, because you are taking the differentiation of this term with respect to x, and then you are also taking the differentiation of this term with respect to x. So now let's substitute for, instead of y, let's substitute yp. So you will get k e power x minus 6 k e power x plus 9 k e power x is equal to 8 e power x. Okay, 6k. Alright. Sorry, there's already a k here, so I don't know why I wrote it again. Okay, so e power x gets cancelled all over, and you are left with 10k minus 6 is equal to 8. Okay, 10k minus 6k, so 4k is equal to 8, which means k is equal to 2. Okay, so this means that yp is nothing but 2 into e power x. So your solution is going to be yg plus yp is going to be c1x plus c2 into e power 3x plus 2 e power x. So this is your complete solution. Alright, so this we have seen. Now let's look at something where if f of x is of the form sin alpha x or cos alpha x. Okay, then what will yp be? So if it is of the form d minus a into d minus b into y is equal to k sin alpha x or k sin beta x, right? Sorry, let's call it alpha itself, k sin alpha x. Then what we'll do is to find yp, what we'll do, if it is, sorry, I wanted to write k cos alpha x. Okay, so if it is of the form of k sin alpha x or k cos alpha x, then what we'll do, for k sin alpha x, we will write yp is equal to k e power. So let's assume this is some constant, okay? Some constant called q. Just saying, writing something. So let's assume q is a constant. Okay. So if this is of this form, then yp will be k into e power I alpha x. So because this is sine alpha x, we take the imaginary part of this equation. Okay, and if so, for f of x is q cos alpha x, we take yp to be real part of k e power I alpha x. Okay, so this is what we'll do. So we'll solve it as we solve it for the usual case, which is when we have such an equation where f of x is right, where f of x is of this form, and then after solving it for this form, we then take either the real part or the imaginary part depending on what it was, what f of x was, whether it was cos alpha x or sin alpha x. So that is what we will do. So I think we can solve an equation and then it will be clearer to you. Okay. So the question is y double dash plus y dash minus 2y is equal to 4 sine 2x. Okay. So since this is sine 2x, right, we will write this as 4 into imaginary of e power 2ix. Okay. This is going to be your, this is what we will consider. So of course first we have to find yg. So how will we find yg? Usual method, we do y double dash plus y dash minus 2y is equal to 0. Okay, first this we set to 0. This is nothing but d square plus d minus 2 into y is 0. D plus 2 d minus 1 right into y is 0. So this is your a, this is your b, right? So we have the roots are roots are 2 and 1. Okay, if the roots are 2 and 1, then we don't have to do much. Okay, so roots are 2 and 1. So the solution is going to be yg is going to be since a is not equal to b, right, the solutions are going to be c1 e power 2x minus 2x. So roots are minus 2 and 1, right, because you have to take this to the other side. So roots are minus 2 and 1. So yg is going to be c1 into e power minus 2x plus c2 into e power x. So this is your yg. Now we have to find yp. So let's find yp. So since f of x is equal to, what is f of x? F of x is equal to 4 into imaginary of e power 2ix. Okay. Alright. So then yp will be of the form k into e power 2ix. Alright. So if yp is of this form, now as you know, once we find yp, we also have to substitute this yp back into the original equation. So what was the original equation? Original equation was this one. So we have to substitute it back to the original equation and then see if it is working. So what we'll do is, we'll first write down the original equation, assuming there is no real or imaginary part. We are just writing down the full equation. So the equation is yp double dash plus yp dash minus 2yp is equal to 4 into e power 2ix. Now we substitute for yp in this. So yp dash is nothing but 2ik e power 2ix, and yp double dash is going to be minus 4k e power 2ix. Alright, so if you substitute these here, so this you can substitute here and this you can substitute here, you will get minus 4k e power 2ix plus 2ik e power 2ix minus 2k into e power 2ix, right? Okay, is equal to 4 into e power 2ix. Alright, so you're going to have k into e power 2ix minus 6 plus 2I is equal to 4 into e power 2ix. So this you can cancel and you will be left with k is equal to 4 by minus 6 plus 2I, which is nothing but 2 by minus 3 plus I. Since we do not want to keep a complex number in the denominator, we will multiply this by its complex conjugate, both in the numerator and in the denominator, and we will get 2 into 3 plus I minus 2 into 3 plus I by 10. So this is going to be minus 1 by 5 into 3 plus I. Okay, so this is your k. Alright, so k is minus 1 by 5 into 3 plus I. Alright, so if k is this, then we can get yp is nothing but, let's write it as capital Yp. So capital Yp is nothing but minus 1 by 5 3 plus I e power 2ix. So now what we do, we have to take our small yp is imaginary part of this capital Yp. Okay, so we can take imaginary part of minus 1 by 5 3 plus I into e power 2ix. So e power 2ix can be written in the using the Euler's equation. We can write this in terms of cos and sine. So this we will get minus 1 by 5 into 3 plus I into cos 2x plus I sine 2x. Okay. So now all you have to do is you have to take the imaginary part of this equation. So let's first compute this fully. So minus 1 by 5 we can take outside because it is common, and then we'll get 3 cos 2x plus 3I sine 2x plus I cos 2x minus sine 2x. So the imaginary part of this equation is going to be 3 sine 2x plus cos 2x, right? So yp is going to be minus 1 by 5 into 3 sine 2x plus cos 2x. Okay, so this is going to be your yp. So now you can combine. So y is nothing but yg plus yp. And what was yg? Yg was c1 e power minus 2x plus c2 e power x. And then yp is minus 1 by 5 3 sine 2x plus cos 2x. So this is how you have to solve for the equation. Alright. Next, if f of x is of the form e power cx pnx, okay, where pn of x is the nth order polynomial. Okay, so what does nth order polynomial mean? So let's see. If it is a if it is a 2-order polynomial, then Pn of x will be of the form a2 x square plus a1x plus a0. This is a 2-order polynomial. So nth order polynomial will be of the form an x power n plus a1x plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1 and so on. Okay, up to a0. Alright, so this is an aside. So if f of x is of this form, then what we will get, right, then yp will be of the form, so yp will be e power cx into qn of x, okay, if c is not equal to a and c is not equal to b. Here a and b are the same, the roots of the general equation, that is what a and b are, and c is this c. Okay, so yp will be e power cx into qn of x if c is not equal to a and c is not equal to b. Otherwise yp will be x into e power cx into qn of x if c is equal to a or c is equal to b and a is not equal to b. Otherwise yp will be of the form x square e power cx into qn of x if c is equal to a and also equal to b. Okay, if your f of x is just of the form Pn of x, then it means that c is 0, okay, because then it will mean that e power cx Pn of x is nothing but Pn of x, which means if c is 0, then e power Cn of x becomes 1. Alright, now here you have this Qn of x, right? So Qn of x just means that this is also an nth order polynomial. But in general it can be different from Pn. In general, Qn of x is different from Pn of x. Alright, so now let's do a problem and then you'll understand it better. Okay, so there are 3 types of solutions depending on what c is. Okay, for when f of x is of this form. So let's see what it means by an example. So let's try to solve this equation. So y double dash plus y is equal to 2x e power x. Now you can see this is of the form. So what is the order of x here? What is the greatest order of x here? It is 1. So order is 1, which means 2x is nothing but a p1 of x. So it is a polynomial of first order. Okay, and then there is a e power cx. So c is equal to 1 because it is e power 1x. Alright, so now first of all, obviously in equations of this form we have to find the general solution. Okay, so first find yg. So how will we find yg? We'll just set the LHS to 0. Okay, so we'll have d square plus 1 into y is 0. So we'll get plus or minus I. Okay, so the roots are plus or minus I, and so the solution yg is going to be c1 e power ix plus c2 e power minus ix. So this is going to be your general solution. Now we have to find the particular solution. Now let's see. Okay. So you can see that A is equal to plus I, B is equal to minus I, right? These are the roots. These are the roots here. And C is equal to 1. So you can see that C is not equal to A and C is not equal to B. So if C is not equal to A and C is not equal to B, then let's look at our criteria. So C is not equal to A and C is not equal to B, then YP will be of this form, e power Cx into Qn of x. But what is Qn, right? So because we started with P1 of x, right, a polynomial of first order, we will also get something which is a polynomial of first order. So we will get a Q1 of x. Okay. So now to find Yp, we can see that C is not equal to A and C is not equal to B, right? Because C is 1. Since C is 1, A is plus I and B is minus I. Okay, so if this is the case, then Yp will be of the form K into, sorry, not K, sorry. Yp will be of the form e power Cx into Qn of x. So this is going to be the general solution, but because we had P1 of x, we will finally get Q1 of x. So we will get e power, what is C? C is 1. So we will get e power x into Q1 of x. So what is the general way of writing Q1 of x? Right? So Q1 of x can be written as ax plus b. Okay, because it is a polynomial of first order. So we will definitely have a term with x and a coefficient, and plus we will have a constant term. So this is the general form. This is the general form of Q1 of x. Okay, so now we do the same thing. Now our Yp is nothing but e power x into ax plus b. Okay, so if this is our Yp, then what we do is we substitute for Yp in the original equation, right? So what was the original equation? Original equation was y double dash plus y is equal to 2x e power x, and Yp is e power x into ax plus b. So let's substitute. So Yp dash is going to be e power x into ax plus b plus e power x into a, and Yp double dash is going to be e power x ax plus b plus e power x into a plus e power x into a. Now let's substitute for substitute so we are going to get Yp double dash is e power x into ax plus b plus 2 e power x into a, and then we have plus y. So y is e power x into ax plus b, and this is equal to 2x into e power x. So 2x into e power x. Right, so this was our Yp double dash, this was our y, and this was our f of x. Okay, so we have substituted everything. Now we have to find a and b. So let's, obviously these things, e power x is common everywhere, so it can get cancelled, and we are left with ax plus b plus 2a plus ax plus b is equal to 2x. Now what we will do is we will equate the coefficients of the powers of x on RHS and LHS. Okay, so what we are saying by this is that we'll equate. So so on the left hand side we can bring together terms which are coefficients of x. So we'll have 2ax, right? Ax and ax, 2ax, and then we have 2a plus 2b is equal to 2x. Now what we'll do is we'll equate the powers of x. So for the coefficients of x is nothing but 2a is equal to 2. This is equating coefficients of x. Okay, and we have 2a plus 2b is equal to 0, equating constants. Okay, so these are, so from this equation we can get a is equal to 1, and then from this equation if we substitute a is equal to 1, therefore from here we will get 2 plus 2b is equal to 0, so we will get b is equal to minus 1. Okay, so we have got a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 1. Therefore yp is going to be, so yp was e power x into ax plus b. So yp is going to be e power x into x minus 1. So this final solution is going to be y is equal to yg plus yp, which is, what was yg? It was c1 e power ix plus c2 e power minus ix plus, so this is your yg, and then plus e power x into x minus 1. This is your yp. Okay, so this is how you do the problems. Alright, solve for y in terms of x in the following. D square plus 2d plus 1 into y is equal to 2 e power minus x. B would be y double dash plus 2y dash plus 10y is equal to 100 cos 4x. C d minus 3 into d plus 1 into y is equal to 16x square e power minus x, and d would be d square plus 2d plus 17 into y is equal to 60 e power minus 4x sine 5x. Okay, so these are your homework problems. If you can do all of these, then it will be great.